Hi guys, and welcome back to Polaris Sector with the Lumens DLC. So last episode, these little fuzzy fuckers took that Gaia world that I was hoping for, but I do have one Gaia world, and also it seems like this area could be, if not completely isolated, then at least fairly easy to defend. So we've got an Earth-like over here we may get, and an oceanic world. So, look, all is not lost. A little bit irritated, but compared to some of the disasters I've had in the past, that's something we will swallow for now, and obviously will be something that we think about in terms of any aggressive expansion. So let's colonize this world. It's really a rubbish world. Production's not too bad, but only one production slot. So what we're going to do is we'll turn this into an outpost, and so a colony doesn't grow beyond its initial size. And this is purely just to get some territory, to be a base really for our ships to supply them with fuel. And at some point I will look to defend it. Right, so let's get this this Earth-like world, and we were going to go agricultural just to make sure that everybody has something to eat. And our scout can refuel there, and then we can explore over here and see what the situation is. So we've built another colonizer, and what's down here then? Nothing exciting there. Plutonium, metals, organics. What's here? Oh, desert world. Plutonium, metals, organics. Yeah, let's just start. Oh, hang on. I'd forgotten last time that there was an Earth like down here. Had I actually sent a colonizer? I don't think I have yet. Have I? Have I? Oh, yes, I had. But do I want to secure this desert world? Yeah, it's got plenty of metals actually. Okay, so let's go out there, and I immediately just want to build another colonizer. I want loads of them. I want loads of worlds, loads of resources. Yeah, okay, delayed organics. Oh yeah, quite delayed. We've got quite the deficit now. And our colonizer has arrived here, so let's grab. Oh, Actually, let's grab this world and just secure that science. It's a particular type of science that helps with sort of shields and more exotic, kind of interesting stuff. So yeah, let's grab hold of that so that we can start adding shields to our ship, because at the moment things just go straight through to the armor. Okay, so we've got our fleet there. We'll leave those. And we've constructed more defense satellites, which we can move into another fleet, disassemble them, add them to this hauler, load them into the hull. It is a little bit clunky, but anyway, it gets the job done. And then we'll send them out and add some defense to Navi. Another colonizer. So we got that colonizer built fairly swiftly, even though there's a bit of an organic shortfall. So let's now look at when I build a colonizer. Okay, so I'm using 341. Okay. I'm just wondering actually whether this. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send a colonizer down here before I forget that there's two worlds there worth grabbing. And so yeah, this fleet now has reached its destination, and let's move it up here, because I could grab. Oh no, these guys, these logans, they were the bane of my life last time. They've already got 20 planets. Just having a slurp of wine, sorry. So they've got 20 planets, and they're already being rude. So We shall respond. We are citizens of a great state, and your threats are a waste of time. Right. Oh no. So far from being the safe little cul-de-sac I was hoping for, we've actually got those bloody people there. And what have they got? So they've colonized the super Earth, which is not very super for us, to say the least. So let's have a look at. Yeah, there's this frozen world which has got great metals, and yeah, I'm kind of thinking we secure that world if we can, just to try and seal off all of this. So we've got a little bit of a bottleneck in that this didn't lead to anything, but right. So we're going to go and fortify Navi. We still need more of these sentinels, so another 2 there. And what have we got here? Nothing too exciting. We will just infringe their territory. We're going to piss them off, but they're pretty grumpy anyway. Infrared scanner. Okay, that will help us detect enemy small ships at a greater range. And I think now we can probably look at the economics tab and see how the logans are getting on. So control stars. Okay. Quite similar to us, really. Population, we've got more population. Number of fleets, they've got more than us. These the bird people, they're pretty good on their fleets. Progress in science, the logans are better than us in science. Well, progress in science, but not science points. I don't know the difference. Production, we're actually pretty good on the oil production. Minerals, yeah. Okay, so unlike in the last game where they had a distinct advantage over us, we're not too far behind. Let's continue to colonize worlds, and yeah, let's send this one out over there as well. We'll make a choice exactly where we'll colonize later on. And more colonist ships. So you can see that they already have 20 or so planets. So I'm not being entirely insane trying to rack up the number of planets I've got, because you do need to do it to ensure that you get the necessary resources. So science or food. What have we got? Farming 88, research. That's a decent number of research. Yeah, we'll go innovation just to try and make sure we don't fall behind in tech. So we got our let's split them off, then assemble them, and then bring back our hauler. Kappa Cygnus. Just trying to work out what space looks like over here. Okay, so then it splits up, and we're very much in Logan territory. So look, let's come back and refuel. And these guys are just very aggressive from the off. They very territorial. Don't like the fact that I'm in their space. Let's retreat, because our scout has absolutely no defenses. And indeed, this scout is damaged. Actually, I hadn't repaired it, but I say that there's not really much point in repairing, as they don't seem to lose much sort of operational efficiency. It seems to be that once you oh gosh, he's already on us. And he's doing some damage to us. Hopefully we can accelerate away. Looks like we have done. Though there's probably not much more this scout can do now other than go to a shipyard and get fitted with some stealth tech. Oh, and he's retreated, but he's retreated into... Do you know what? I think I'm just going to... I can't do it yet. I was just going to delete him, actually, because we're going to need to totally redesign our scouts anyway. Let's maybe secure this desert world now. Oh, no, I haven't loaded any colonists. I still struggle to see why you wouldn't want to auto-load them on. Anyway, more colonizers. And I think they've just declared... So war has begun with the Logan Brotherhood, and we've got nothing over this area. So let's see. Can we bring our... Where's the problem with... so we can get to our home world. It's not there, so maybe if we come up here, we can get our carrier dispatched and... carriers rather, carrier fleet. What about these brawlers? Can they... they've just got such short fuel. We'd need to build a fuel hauler, which we might do. And yeah, we wanted to just get this other world with... it's not bad production, but yeah, only 13. So let's just go for the minerals there first of all. And our priority here is to defend this Earth-like. We'll get this world as well. Just, I mean, now that we're at war, so delete or just destroy that scout, and we'll send. We'll just grab the nearest planet, and you can at least act as a fueling stop, provided it doesn't get invaded. We'll let that colonizer complete. We will continue to build the sentinels, though I may bring the transporter over here now. We've got an industrialization world, or industrialized world here, which, yeah, let us build. What we'll do, actually, is I'm going to design a new fighter, and let's call it a Spitfire. And I wanted to have a plasma missile for anti-fighter. And then do we go heavy laser? So heavy laser does more damage per second. It's got more range. Its reload though is longer. So actually I'm wondering whether just the normal laser, or the paired laser perhaps. What's the paired laser like? Yeah, the reload is not too bad. The damage per second is better. Yeah, we'll stick to the pair laser here. In terms of engines, we'll go with these more maneuverable ones. And then what does our power generation look like? Well, actually, before we look at power generation, maybe let's think about having an infrared scanner. And the shields we'll put up to the strongest shields we can. And yeah, it's a shame we can't store any more missiles. But that really is the job of the carriers. You know, you go out, you fire your missile, you go back, rearm. And so is there anything else we want to add? Not right now. So let's get this powered. Okay, let's go for symmetry. So how fast? 22 EMP protection, none of that. Okay, so these are our fighters. And then I want to design a bomber or missile. We'll call it a Typhoon, after the Typhoon ground attack aircraft of the RAF of the Second World War. And we'll stick these armor-piercing torpedoes. Do we want maybe 2 torpedoes and an ion gun, just to make sure that if they fire their torpedoes, they've still got some capability to dish out damage. And yeah, we'll armor them as well. And power them. I won't stick a scanner on them because that's going to be the job of the fighters. Yeah, that will do. It's a quite simple design. And then in this world, what I want to do is I want to build 50 of these. And then 50 of these to give us a fairly balanced. And once we've got those built, what we might do then is either bring over this transport or create a new transport and start getting them to the front line. We will eventually want to have ground troops, attacking forces, all that kind of stuff, but initially we just need to secure the worlds we have, bearing in mind most of our colonies are just fledgling little 1,000 colonists under their little domes, not really producing too much. We need to buy time for them to really add their industrial weight to our economy. And okay, so we're securing this world at least. Well, I say securing, we're landing some civilians on it to stake a claim. So at least the blue has expanded out and looks better, but that protection is well, there is no protection. It's just the impression of control. And I'm just wondering, once we've got this next colonizer completed, given our deficit in organics, and I know you need organics for colonizers, maybe what we do is we do design a stealth ship so that we can at least take a look at our enemies before engaging them. However, they may well just bring the fight to us beforehand anyway. Where's this colonizer going? What are these worlds like? Metals, yeah, okay, so we'll colonize this world. Although, maybe we should stay this side of at least these fighters. Yeah, actually, what about anything? Oh no, an exhausted dwarf. Don't really care about that. Yeah, okay, what we'll do is we want to switch direction. Is there anything interesting down here? Oh, maybe that desert. Oh, oceanic world. We've loads of organics, and we're hurting for organics. So let's actually, yeah, let's do that. That would be a better idea. And so actually, this has cranked out those fighters nice and quickly. And I'm just gonna have another slurp of wine whilst I wonder about what to do. Yeah, thinking about it, we may be able to build a transport ship faster than our other one over here could get to this side of our empire. So look, let's what is that bulk transporter? 2 years, yeah. Let's do it, and then we can rush some defences to the front lines at least. It also means that we can continue our sort of fortification efforts over here. Okay, so this one. Oh, did I miss when that arrived? That's annoying. So this is an Earth-like, and what's our... I'm going to put that on... Oh, the production's quite good. Yeah, let's actually turn this into an industrialized world, because I don't think we've got much in the way of production capacity down here. It's all got to come from our original home world. So let's leave that. And yeah, minerals. Okay. So we're waiting for that transporter to be complete. We've still got a colonizer building over here. Yeah, let's design ourselves we'll use the scout. Will we? No, I tell you what, we'll just start from scratch, and we need a spy. Covert freighter. Now then, let's first start with sticking engines on it. So we want these engines, and then yeah, we will. Can we fit 2 lots? So those give us 17. Having this bad boy, I'm sure we've done this before, gives us also 17. Yeah, maybe slightly less, but look, we'll stick. For this one, we'll stick with that. So special, we've got now this camouflage module, which I'm going to put on, and at the moment it gives us 100% stealth, but as we add reactors on, that will lessen, so I'm actually going to put 2 on here. I want a scouting module. We've got this subversive module, which allows us to use special forces to sabotage and carry out missions, but for now I just want to know my enemy. So we'll leave that. We do want a lot of fuel, but for now let's add the power. Let's just get ourselves in a decent power balance. So this provides 3,200 power. This one provides 3,000, but it's got a different configuration. You know, this provides slightly more power. It's not revolutionary at all. But it is better than a poke in the eye. Yeah, we're going to need loads of them. Let's put these in here, and then in the upper deck, let us fill it with fuel tanks. How many can we get in? You know, we want the longest possible range, really, because whilst initially I imagine with the logans we'll not be going too far. We'll want to check out what they've got, you know, close to the front lines. Eventually, we'll want to see what's in the deeper reaches of space and within our enemy's territory, provided, of course, we actually survive the war with the logans. At this point, you know, we've got quite a few worlds producing military equipment, so my thinking would be that you know, if the war doesn't go our way, we may lose a few worlds, but maybe not be entirely subjugated. But who knows? I've been wrong. Been wrong before. Yeah. Okay. So we'll leave that like that. So 39. So it's better than our original scouts. It's not great. We've got 100% stealth still, and spying equipment 50. So hang on. What happens if we get rid of one of these stealth? No, our stealth drops down to 30. Then you see. So let's put this the camouflage module on. And yeah, we leave it like that. Now then, it does cost 400 organics to build, unfortunately. I was thinking we could just get it built at our home world whilst the organics built up, but actually, no, we'll build them a bit later on, maybe even at our front line here. So let's allow him to finish that bulk transporter. Are you finishing? Why? Yes, right, it's good. So we've got that bulk transporter. So what we can do now is disassemble all of these small craft, merge them with this fleet, and I'm hoping... Yeah, so actually, look, we've got 100 small craft, and they've taken up 1,000 space, and he's got 3,800, so that's quite good. I mean, we won't wait because there's already an enemy fleet coming. Let's direct rather our ship there. How are we going with our carrier fleet? Yeah, okay, so it's on its way there. Oh, I just hope that these guys aren't haven't got troops to invade. Let us build more fighters and bombers. We're going to need loads, is my experience. Not that my experience is extensive, of course. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but let's advance the game. And yeah, these guys just going to sit above our world. It won't take them anything, obviously, to take this planet off us. A small number of troops can overwhelm the colonists. And right now we don't really have an answer to them, because obviously I can ferry my fighters above existing, above safe systems, but I can't send a freighter into battle because well, it'll be destroyed. But more importantly, the disassembled fighters can't launch from a freighter. You know, you do need dedicated carriers with the ships assembled within them and fighter bays and bomber bays to be able to launch the fighters in combat. So let's split these into another fleet and assemble all of them, send back our freighter type ship there. Yeah, okay, so yeah, please bugger off, and then I can at least try and secure. Yeah, we may need to invest in military ships, though. Yeah, maybe our carriers could do the job. For now, I won't upgrade the fighters within the carrier. We'll use the old versions, and as they get destroyed, then we'll just upgrade them to the new ones. Given how quickly this world can churn out new fighters, I don't think we bother to try and upgrade. Particularly seeing as when we last tried to upgrade a ship, it seemed to take longer than building one from scratch, which was yeah, a bit odd. Okay, let's get these fighters shipped out to the front line as well, and disassemble, load, and out you go. Right, so what should we do? Shall we let us try and build then the brawler type ships? Or no, what we'll do is we'll know our enemy. I'll get to know our enemy, and I'll just leave it on that. I won't queue up anything else because I want to be told as soon as that little spy ship is built. So we've got our carrier fleet. Can it now? Yes. So perhaps it can. Yeah. Okay. see whether we can secure the space above our own world, but we will do that in the next video, as I've come up to well, almost coming up to the half-hour mark now. Thanks very much, guys. See you next time.